Good morning, friends. It's Bob again with another bit of the furtherance of our reflection on being a people builder. And I've gotten a lot of good feedback on this from different people. And I think the idea is that we all know that we need to have people build us and that we actually flourish when we're being built up and we diminish and we kind of wilt when we are not being built up. So here's the challenge out of all this. I've asked you to reflect on who has impacted you, who has been a people builder to you and for you in the scope and the journey of life. And then who has been a people builder for you in the challenges, in the time when the crunch is on, in the trenches, when the pressure and things just don't seem to be going right and you're having a hard time believing. Who are those people? And then also, thirdly, then who are those people and what have they done and been for you in building you up in times of brokenness and when you've been just shattered by life? All of those things, I think, are really important ways that God actually causes us to be dependent on Him and interdependent with others, and that at the same time, He furnishes His divine resources through the hands, the lips, the words, the lives of others who are building us up, and they are building us up as Jesus is building us up, or they are His instruments in building us up. Now, here's the boomerang effect in this whole thing, if you will, is that now that's happened with you. Now it's your turn. Now those things that people have built into your life, now you have something to build into the lives of others. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't build something into the lives of others unless you've had something built into you like this in the trenches and the journey of life and those different things. But your credibility and your effectiveness is largely going to depend on what you own already as a person, as a believer, as a follower of Christ. And with that in mind now, those things in the scheme of the journey of life, in the trenches and in the brokenness, now those are things that you have to give. And really give in terms of being able to come alongside of other people and love them well, love them profoundly well, build into their lives and give them what you've got. I think that's the best way I can say it is give them what you've got. Give them what God has put into you. Give what has been built into you and give that generously. Don't hold that back. And so I'm hoping that you've cataloged with me last week in terms of what these things are that you are building into that has been built into you. Now I want to ask you, who needs those things that's in your world? Look around. Ask the Holy Spirit to show you. Think about those people in your world that they need you and they need some of the things that you've got. And Lord, how is it? Start praying for them and ask God, how can you come alongside of them? How can you just come alongside of them? And if they ask, be able to offer some of what you've learned, not just inflict what's been built onto you, but offer what you've learned and that you've been through hard times like this as well. I want to ask you to move outside of yourself and to become a people builder and give them what you got. Give them what you've got. That's the word that God has given us for today. And I want to ask you, I want to call you onto the playing field of that. I want to hear from you eventually in some way, shape, or form. I took on that pledge to be a people builder in 2021. And I'm so thankful that somebody challenged me to do so. I love you. I'm with you. I'm walking with you in this. I'm praying for you. Thanks so much for joining me. God bless you.